Hello everyone and welcome to a new video of Harmonic Tech. In today's video we're going to talk about an application called Google Drive. Google Drive is one of the most important storage applications which is used worldwide to store data upon the cloud, and today we're going to be introduced to Google Drive, so tune in to know more. So, to have Google Drive and to access it, you need to have a Gmail account. So now I'm gonna tell you how to make a Gmail account. Simply, I'm going to go to the web, then I'm going to write down Gmail sign up. Then I'm gonna click on create your Google account right here, as we can see. Then here I'm gonna fill the information needed. Then I'm going to click on next. After that, I have the phone number, which is optional, and the recovery email address, as we can see, which is also optional, but the needed fields are the day, month, year, and then gender. So fill them up. Then I'm going to click on next. After that, I have the privacy and terms, as we can see here. So after reading them, I'm just gonna click on I agree. And now, congrats, you have your Gmail account created, and automatically, as we can see here, the apps that are connected with your Gmail account are displayed here, and one of them is the Google Drive. So simply click on Drive right here, and as we can see here, Google Drive has just opened, and here we can get Drive for desktop simply by clicking on download to have it on your desktop. Okay, to start, I'm gonna start with new, where we can add a new folder, as we can see here. I'm gonna name it Harmonic Tech, for example, Harmonic Tech 1. Then I'm gonna click on create, and now my folder is ready. Also, I can add files simply by clicking on file upload or folder upload. By the way, I want to tell you that you have 15 gigabytes of storage, and now I have 0 bytes of 15 gigabytes used. Google Drive introduces to every user, to every new user, 15 gigabytes of storage, and we can increase them simply by clicking on buy storage, as we can see here, and we can buy additional storage. Also, we can add Google Documents, so I'm gonna click on it, and Google Documents is similar to Microsoft Word, and here I can start typing down, writing, editing, anything, any text that I want. And after finishing it, I can share it, and it would be automatically saved to my drive right here. Another option that I have is Google Sheets. So when clicking on it, I can create the spreadsheet, which is similar to Microsoft Excel. And after finishing the spreadsheet that we have here, we can share it, and it would be directly uploaded to my drive. Also, I can create a new Google slide and upload it directly to my drive. And by the way, Google Slides is similar to Microsoft PowerPoint, as we can see here, and after finishing the presentation that you want, you can click on share and share it, and it would be directly uploaded to the drive that you have in your Gmail accounts. Also, I can add Google Forms like we see here, and Google Forms is similar to Microsoft Forms but with more options, as we can see here. I can add a question, I can import questions, I can add a title and description, I can add image, a video, and add a section. Hopefully I'm gonna make a tutorial about all the applications that I've talked about, which are the Google Documents, Spreadsheet, Google Slides, and Google Forms. Also, I can add Google Drawings, My Maps, Sites, Apps, Script, and Jamboard, and they would be directly uploaded to the drive that I have here. To go to the left side of the screen right now, simply I'm gonna start with the settings that we have in our drive. So simply after clicking on settings, the storage would be displayed. You also have the option of converting the uploads into Google Docs editor form, and we can change the language, we can change the density, as we can see here, to these 3 options, one of them. And also in the suggestions, I can turn on make relevant files handy when we need them in quick access. When clicking on notification, here we can check this option right here, in which we can get the updates about Google Drive items in my browser, and we have the email format, and we have the email method, so we can get all the updates about Google Drive by email. Also, I have the option to manage the apps, and as we can see here, we have many apps that are checked, like Google Apps Script, Google Docs, as we saw, and I have another apps that I can use in Google Drive which are not checked, like Google Calibri, as we can see here. So I can click on it and make it work. Then I'm gonna click on done. Moving down, I have the option to add notes, as we can see here. So I'm gonna click on it, and then I'm gonna click on take a note, and here I can add, for example, a title, Harmonic Tech Meeting, for example, and here I can take the note that I want. Please don't forget click on done, and I can pin it for sure, and when clicking on the menu I can archive it, delete it, or open and keep. I also have the option to create tasks, as we can see here, and these options are of course built in Google Drive and would be all the time here. I'm gonna click on add a task, as we can see here. Then here I can add a task, for example, attending the meeting, for example. Also, I have the option to get the add-ons, and add-ons are simply the applications that work with Google Drive. For example, I have the Automagical Forms, I have, for example, Dynamics 365, which is a Microsoft application actually that works also with Drive. I have a variety of options that I can choose and that can be added to Drive in addition to these features that I've talked about. Also, Google Drive introduces other features. When I click on Harmonic Tech, for example, the folder that I have, if I click on the details right here, I'm gonna see the details that it's not shared. It was modified by me and created with Google Drive Web, and I can add a description, as we can see here. And when clicking on activity, I can see the activity of my folder. I can choose the view that I have. For example, if I want to see files and folders in the list view or in the grid view. Also, when clicking on the folder or the file, if I click on more actions, we can see here that I can open it with the application that I have already connected to my Drive. I can show the folder location, I can add shortcut to Drive. For example, I can add this folder as a shortcut. I can move this folder to any place that I have in my Google Drive. I can add it to start, so I have a quick access to it. I can rename the folder, I can change its color. For example, I'm gonna choose this color. Also, I have the option to search within Harmonic Tech 1. It means that if I have a lot of files which are uploaded into this folder in particular, I can search within them. Also, I can view the details again, and I can download the folder. Also, I can delete the folder simply by clicking on the recycle bin icon. Google Drive also introduces a feature where you can share the folder or the file that you have simply by clicking on it. For example, I'm going to click on this folder right here. I have the option to share it, as I said, simply by clicking on the icon right here. After clicking on it, adding people and groups is an option here, where I can type down their email accounts and add them so they can have access to the folder directly, or I can share the link with them simply by clicking on copy link. But as for the privacy, if anyone has the link, as we can see here, they would be able to access the folder or the file that I have shared. So simply I'm going to click on restricted, as we can see here, and only people added can open with this link. But if I chose anyone with the link, this means that anyone on earth that has this link would be able to access the file or the folder that I've already uploaded to Google Drive. I'm then gonna click on done after copying the link. And these were the options that are related to the files and folders that are uploaded to Google Drive. That was it for today, folks. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Please stay safe and take care, and don't forget to click that subscribe button right there and the like button also to have more videos like this. Bye!